Amanda Harris here, and today I want to talk to you about a very important element that I often see missing from exercises that are started in an all-fours position or a plank position, like a push-up, and that is proper shoulder positioning and control. Now, this is a very important element because in these exercises, a lot of your body weight is being supported by your shoulders. So if your shoulders are not in a good, healthy position and you're not able to maintain that good, healthy position through the exercise, you're risking not only a shoulder injury, but possibly a back injury too. So what I want to do in tonight's video is take you through 3 easy cues to get proper shoulder positioning, and then take you through a brief progression so that you can learn how to better control that shoulder position with increasingly more difficult challenges. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go down to all fours. So in all fours position, we want the hands under the shoulders and the knees under the hips. And we're just going to check to be sure you're in neutral spine. Basically, we want the pelvis to be level, not tilted under or tilted forward. And that should ensure that the spine is relatively neutral here. And then the last element, of course, is making sure the head and neck are aligned with the rest of the spine, right? Your head's just the knob at the end of your spine. Now, once all of that is in place, you can turn your attention to your shoulders. So the first thing I want you to do is make sure your shoulders aren't stuck up in your ears, because I bet they find their way up there during the day. So let's draw the shoulders down toward the hips. Make sure that elongates your neck. It should actually relax your neck a little bit. Next, I want you to take those elbow creases, that's the insides of your elbows, and keeping your hands in place, just roll those elbow creases forward. So that requires you to rotate your arm bones without moving your hands, right? Now, if you can't get the elbows all the way to the front, don't worry. Just go as far as you comfortably can, no pain or strain. But as you do that, you should feel this kind of wrapping sensation around your shoulder blade area. And those are some of your shoulder stabilizers kicking in. Now, your third cue is to keep consistent downward pressure through your hands and arms. And that's to prevent you from feeling sort of sunken into your shoulder blades there. We want to keep your body supported by keeping this consistent downward pressure into the surface that you're on. All right, so those are our 3 positioning cues. Shoulders away from the ears, elbow creases forward, consistent downward pressure through the hands and arms. Now, before I go on to our little mini progression, I just want to remind you that if you find this content helpful, please click like, share with your friends, and hit me up in the comments section. Let me know what else you'd like to learn about. I'm always interested to hear what you would like to learn about and what you might need some help with too. All right, let's go to our progression. So we're going to go back into our all fours position and check our 3 cues. Shoulders down, elbow creases forward, consistent downward pressure. And then what I'm going to ask you to do, if this is pretty easy for you to hold, go ahead and tuck your toes under, and your first challenge is to see if you can kind of exhale here, so you tighten up your abdominals, press down with the hands and the feet, and hover your knees just off the surface without losing neutral position of the spine or that new and improved position of the shoulders. Could you do it? See if you can hover for up to 3 seconds. So count your 3 Mississippis. So you're going to exhale, compress your abdominals, and then press down with your hands and your feet. Hover your knees off just a little bit. Can you keep your shoulder positioning through that challenge? If the answer is yes, you're going to go on to the next challenge. If the answer is no, keep practicing this one. So your second challenge is what I think of as a plank builder. So you're going to start with 1 foot back. Again, check in with all your positioning cues, right? Shoulders away from your ears, elbow creases forward, downward pressure through your hands. You're going to take a breath, exhale, tighten your abs, press with your hands and your one extended leg, and you're going to lift your other knee off the surface, keeping your pelvis level. And then you can set it back down. So how did you do? Were you able to keep your shoulders in place through that challenge? If so, you can practice this and then move on to the next one as well. All right, now, if you're doing well through the second challenge, your third challenge is to go into a full plank. So once again, we're going to extend the leg to start, but go ahead and check in with your shoulder blades pulling downward, elbow creases forward, consistent downward pressure into the hands. Take a breath, exhale, tighten the abdominals, and step back into plank. Can you hold your plank for a moment without losing your shoulder blade position or your core, and then bring your knees back underneath you to start position. So there you have it. You've got 3 different levels that you can work on to improve your shoulder positioning and control. I hope you found that helpful, and until next time, keep moving and be well.